Hey Cancer, thank you so much for coming to your monthly reading. This reading is for October 2019, obviously. For a little period of time, like for the next couple months, the weekly readings are going to become monthly readings, and then I'll try to do like daily readings or something like that when I have time. With that being said, this should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Those of you that are cross-watching, it can be your energy or your partner's. It kind of just depends, to be honest. Also, too, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post my readings. Also, please feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's AccurateAFTarot. If you follow me, drop a, hey, I'm from YouTube on one of my pictures, and I will follow you back. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can always do so by checking out my website, www.aaftarot.com. And with that being said, Cancer, let's go ahead and hop into your reading. So I've already pulled who you're currently dealing with, and it's the Blade. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Now, those of you that aren't, don't immediately click out because we have the rest of the spread to pull. So I'm just saying that based on the number set that's here. How does Cancer feel romantically about their person of interest? Two of Cups. Cancer, Venus. That's a lot of love. I'm here for it. Hello. What is the current situation between Cancer and their person of interest romantically? Okay. Ten of Cups. Beautiful. That's Mars and Pisces. So maybe you guys are dealing with a Pisces. Oops. Let me hop in here. What's the current obstacle or block for Cancer and their person of interest romantically? What's the current obstacle or block in October 2019 for their person of interest romantically? Despair. Okay. All right. And what's the best potential outcome here for Cancer and their person of interest? Cancer and the person of interest in October 2019. Yes! Come through, King of Pentacles. There's Taurus or Leo. This is beautiful. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra. That's also a possibility. I feel like some of you maybe have cut the cord with somebody in your past, and I'm saying that because we do have the Queen of Swords here as well as the Blade. I feel like you went through some type of turbulent waters almost. I guess that's the best way to put it. And now you're dealing, you're in a position where you can either, cut somebody, right? Cut them off. Or you can be hopeful about a situation. And I feel like that's why the Blade is here. I'm going to be honest. Okay. Now, interesting enough, when I was shuffling these cards up, the Oracle book that's associated with this, it was already open to the Blade, which is weird because I really haven't seen this one come out. And this is a card that came out. So obviously this is meant to happen. This is meant for you guys. The Blade is number 6. So number 6 is associated with Venus, and we may be pulling this card. Like, let's say you're not dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, but we are in Libra season, and October is mostly Libra, right? So I feel like right now is a time for partnership for you, okay? This person is a very peaceful, loving person. They're very stable. They need a harmonious environment. They're very compassionate. This is somebody who's very family oriented. You can trust them. They're somewhat domestic. Okay. I feel like at times they can be possessive, which I feel like sometimes that happens, right? They don't like if things are thrown off balance. They don't like if you're upset with them. That's what the hell I'm talking about. And they're just very devoted to their family and their partner. And it's really important to them to have their love life be in balance, because if their love life is right, I feel like everything else kind of like flows with it. Okay. As far as the Blade is concerned, some of you may be dealing with or maybe you have Gemini in your chart or Aquarius, or maybe your partner does, because the Blade usually you know, swords and knives and whatever, usually that represents some type of air sign. But I do feel like with the blade here, this is like mind, body, and soul, right? If the blade is upright, then it's like pointing towards the heavens, right? This can either be used as a healing tool or something to hurt somebody. Also too, I feel like for you and your partner, you had to cut off a level of negative energy, okay? There was something that needed to be cut here in order to have a level of forward movement. And I feel like it has to do with the past relationship, either for you or your partner. And now somebody is really reclaiming their power. And now, based on the cards that I see, somebody's in a very good place here. So it's really beautiful to see that. Can you give me more information about who Cancer is dealing with romantically? Four of Wands, possibly somebody that has a Venus in Aries. I feel like this person manifests things very quickly, okay? That's the first thing I want to say. I think that this person knows exactly what they want. I feel like they're somebody who really goes out and takes it. They're very sexual. I think it's very spontaneous, very unrestricted. I feel like this person is somebody who will overly express themselves. They'll be somebody to say, hey, I was thinking about you today. Hey, I miss you. Hey, I love you. And if you say, oh, I love you too, they'll say, yeah, but I love you more. Like, this person is overly expressive, especially when it comes to their emotions. And they're very fun-loving. They have a very light type of energy. I do feel like this person loves your face and your hair. They're very impulsive. And I do think that, you know, this person... how do I explain it? Like, this person doesn't want to have to wait. I get a feeling that they want to move quickly here. Can you give me more information about Cancer's person of interest? I do want to say this, Cancer. Let's say you're completely single. I feel like this person is coming in for you in October, okay? So before you're like, I'm not dating anybody. Okay, well, let's give it some time because October is coming, right? And Libra is all about partnerships. One more card, please, for Cancer's person of interest romantically. Six of Cups. You may have children with them. They may have kids. Maybe you guys have spoke about having kids. Possibly Scorpio, maybe Scorpio rising, Scorpio Venus, Scorpio moon. I feel like this person makes you very happy. And I think that there's a lot of like light and joy here. I feel like, you know, this person definitely thinks about you a lot. There's a lot of cups here. This person is highly emotional. There's a lot of thought that's put into whatever this person does. I also feel strongly like they're, however, you know, it's coming across with you and them, there's a level of intensity here. And they always say, like, if a Scorpio comes into your life or somebody that has qualities, there's a transformation. And it's like you're at a place in your life right now where something has to transform and something is kicking in to like a whole different degree. It's crazy. Six of Cups, Two of Cups, 10 of Cups. Like, this is very loving energy. Like, I'm over here because I'm, you know, I have like a lot of Cancer in my chart, so I'm a little stressed. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of cups for me. But how you feel about this person, it's the Two of Cups. I feel like you feel like this is your partner, okay? Like, you know, you like the idea, like, let's say this person says, hey, Cancer, I want to have a baby with you. Like, a Cancer Venus would be like that's a turn on for a Cancer Venus, right? Because the Two of Cups is associated with Cancer Venus. I also feel like for you, you feel like this is a very good commitment and that there's a lot of, like, this person is very sensitive. I feel like this person is giving you a level of security and comfort and care. I feel like they pay attention to your feelings. I feel like you feel safe in this relationship. It's like a safe, solid relationship. And I feel like prior to this, Cancer, like you were maybe worried about being left behind. but I feel like this person has been very romantic and tender and very protective. And I do feel like this person has overly communicated that with you, especially with the Eight of Wands here. And the Eight of Wands is definitely Mercury in Sag. So it's like, you know, whatever communication you and this person are having, it's very optimistic. It's always looking forward to the future. It's about expansion. I feel like you guys are talking about having a family with one another. Where do you go from here? Moving. This person can be at a distance from you or can be from a different nationality. Possibly has Leo in their chart because there's a lion here. Also too, it's like this person definitely, you know, is very positive and optimistic. What's being communicated here with this Eight of Wands? It's like travel or news or communication. The Three of Wands. Okay. I feel like this person, especially if you guys are at a distance, I feel like this person is saying like, I'm going to wait for you. Like somebody is waiting for somebody. And this is Aries. It may be an Aries that's waiting for you or an Aries rising. Moon, rising, or Venus. This person is waiting. It's like they know that there's a level of success here. And the reason that they're waiting for you is because they know that they get the Four of Wands with you. They know for a fact that's what they get. Okay. What is Cancer's perception of this person? I'm asking that because our perception and how we feel about somebody are completely different, right? I may love somebody, right? My emotional connection to this person is that I love them, or my emotional feelings is that I love them, but my perception of somebody may be like, yo, you're a bad person. You broke my heart. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to see like what your perception of them is. What's Cancer's perception of their partner? What's Cancer's perception of their partner? Whoa. Hold on, Cancer. I'm trying to pick up this goddamn card. It's the Three of Wands. I feel like you're waiting for them. It's like you're both waiting for each other. I also feel like your perception is this person is worth the wait. Why? Why does Cancer feel like they're worth the wait? Because of the Six of Pentacles, okay? Here's Moon in Taurus. The reason you feel like this person is worth the wait is because they're contributing what you're contributing to this relationship. They're giving as well as receiving. You're giving as well as receiving. I feel like this is a very well-balanced partnership. Like there's a level of peace and harmony here. It's really beautiful. Two of Cups again. You see this? It's like you guys are one and the same. It's a very colorful and bright and happy relationship. One where it's like you guys are sitting there and you don't even realize what's going on around you. I feel like you both manifested one another. I feel like, you know, you both set your intentions with what you want in a relationship. And now it's like it's here. It's fully manifested. For your situation, you have, I mean, the Ten of Cups. There's nothing I can really say bad about the Ten of Cups, and that's Mars and Pisces. I just think for, you know, for whatever reason, you know, this is a very happy time, right? It's like you're very optimistic about how things are going to move forward with you and this person. I feel like there's talks of marriage and children and that type of thing. I feel like there's a level of abundance and happiness here. It's emotional fulfillment. Shit, look at that. Possibly with a Gemini. Or maybe you have Gemini in your chart, the lovers, you're in love with this person. And again, if this person isn't here yet, they're coming in, okay? Two of Wands. There's a lot of possibilities. And I feel like if this person is at a distance from you, it's like, because you do have a lot of wands, there's a lot of passion, a lot of love. But this is something that's going to be very, very successful. I do get that strongly. Why is the Two of Wands here for the current situation? Why? Two of Cups, Two of Wands. It's very much centered around partnership. Temperance or a Sag. Here's the thing, okay? And I'm going to say this. I feel like this person is finally, whoever it is, like this person is coming at you and it's like they're ready to commit, okay? I feel like we have Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. I feel like the twos are significant because it's about duality, right? It's about, you know, hot and cold. It's about partnership. It's about balance. It's about working through conflicts, working as a team. And with Temperance here, you know, the story goes, right? The Empress and the Emperor, okay, they become the lovers after they consummate their marriage, okay? And you can see here's the Empress, here's the Emperor, okay? He's reaching for her. He's like, come on, come down here. I'm waiting for you. I have something to give you, ... Fill in the blanks. Hello, can I come in? Anyway, sorry. I'm over here like thinking of some freak nasty shit. Let me get out of my head. But then with Temperance here, what happens with Temperance is the one that mixes the two together, okay? So it will take the Emperor, it will take the Empress, and it strips them of their impurities, and then it molds them into one. And now the two become one. That is a legit partnership. That is growth. That is transformation. Like there's something very big that's transforming here when it comes to the love department for you. How does Cancer feel about the current situation? High Priestess. I feel like for you, Cancer, I still think you're a little bit on edge. You're like, this is too good to be true. Like part of you is like, you're acknowledging it, but then you still have one foot like in the doubt, I feel like. Like you're still a little bit skeptical. Why? Because of the Hierophant. Like I said, it feels right. It feels real right. Taurus, heavy Taurus energy, Taurus and Cancer. This person feels right. Like this person is very solid. Plus they're very honest. Like you're like, what's the catch? You know, I feel like for you, like maybe this person has opened up to you. They've confessed. You know, they're going to confess how they feel about you. Whoa, that almost just threw up all over the place. You know, and I think because this person shows a level of vulnerability to you, I think it's very attractive, right? And I think that you know something's coming. Yeah. Something's coming back around with this person. Like, I feel like this person has told you, like, the skeletons in the closet, which is what you thought originally. But once they're honest with you, like, if you ask a question, I feel like this person comes forward with, like, they're very honest, right? They don't hide anything from you. And I think because whatever they tell you, I think it's like, okay, well, we can work through that, right? Because you were honest. Let me fix it. How does Cancer's person of interest feel about the current situation between Cancer and them? I feel like they're just waiting for you guys to solidify it. Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this is something very solid to them. This is a new start. This is something that has a level, has deep emotions to it. You know, it's something that feels really good. Something that's written in destiny. Now, for the current situation, okay, we have despair. So for some reason, I'm getting the feeling that your partner may be having money issues, possibly dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. Maybe it has something to do with a Gemini or Virgo, or it couldn't have anything to do with any of those two. But there's some type of despair here. Somebody feels really down. Why? Why is this a block for Cancer and the person of interest? Prince of Swords, Princess of Swords, so Page of Swords. Because it's a block. Money is an issue. Somebody may have been living above means. Somebody may have to move, okay, or relocate, or somebody's being left out. That's Mercury in Taurus. I just feel really strongly here that with the Five of Pentacles, it's like, you know, this person didn't get in this place like quickly. Like, it happened over a period of time. And I think that it's going to take time to work their way out. The positive thing is you do have the Six of Pentacles over here. So right now may be a tough situation financially, but that's being worked out, I feel like. How does Cancer feel about the current obstacle? King of Wands. I feel like for you, Leo, you may feel like there's a level of action that needs to be taken here in order to change how things are going. You want this person to take action. What action does Cancer want this person to take? Okay, Three of Pentacles. Like, you want them to really come up with a solid plan that makes sense, right? That's Mars and Capricorn, a very controlled like style of life, right? Like, you want to know exactly what's going on here. How does Cancer's person of interest, how do they feel about this current situation? Cancer's person of interest, how do they feel about their the current obstacle? Five of Wands. You see, it's like they're fighting it off. It's like they're really trying hard right now to not allow you to see them sweat. Because here's the thing, that's Saturn and Leo. This person does have an ego, right? It's balanced, but there is an ego. Like, this person is usually very intense and focused and in control. So with them having money issues or lacking something, it makes them less confident, right? It makes them, you know, not want to talk as much. It makes them want to kind of just sit here and play like the woe is me role. And I think for you, Cancer, you're like, no, we don't have time for the woe is me. Pick your ass up. Let's go handle business. Let's put together a plan. Come here, you know, let's handle this. I feel like that's what Cancer does. Cancer's like, no, we're not just going to sit here. Like, we're gonna do something to start something. We're gonna fix this, right? And I think because this person has allowed you in on their problems, you feel like you, Cancer, are in control with helping this person. It's kind of dope. And I think for you, it's like you see an opportunity, and it's a very hopeful energy. And I think that you offer help, and this person accepts it. Now, for your outcome, you do have the King of Pentacles. Ew, it's like Papa Smurf in the house. Look at him. I feel like he oiled up. He has all these sexy ass tattoos, all the gold. He has a flower. Obviously, something's being offered here, something very solid. You know, this is a husband card, husband or wife card. Sorry for the men that are watching. It's something very beautiful, okay? So if you want to find out more about what old sexy Papa Smurf is offering, as well as how does your partner feel about you romantically, what are their intentions moving forward with you for the future, what are they hiding, your advice, their next actions, and also clarifying old Big Daddy here, go ahead and click on the link in the comment section below. It will take you straight over to Vimeo where you can purchase the extended reading. Those of you that this has brought you enough clarity, I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you for sticking with me. Oh, and go follow me on IG, Accurate AF Tarot. And I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Peace.